My name is Jack Hanney, and welcome to this week's edition of The Insider. We're starting to see cracks in the economy. If you look at the labor market, with the government shutdown, there was no September jobs report last week. But if you start looking in major metropolitan areas, what you'll notice is brick and mortar pharmacies like Rite Aid, CVS, Walgreens, all shutting their doors. The labor market, as we know, the jobs report from previous months, adding paltry number of jobs. The private sector ADP jobs report the week before last actually had posted job losses. They had anticipated 50,000 jobs added, but in the private sector, they lost 29,000 jobs. Meanwhile, the stock market is entirely dependent on rate cuts and the Fed's enacting an accommodative rate cutting cycle. Inflation is persistent and we have a stagflationary environment, so economists are warning that rate cuts could only exacerbate the persistent inflation. Gold is at $3,960 an ounce. It is approaching $4,000 an ounce. Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, and Bloomberg had all forecasted $4,000 an ounce in 2026, but we look like we're getting it in Q4 of 2025. Silver is also at a 14-year high and nearing an all-time high of $50 an ounce that was set back in 1980. The inflation-adjusted all-time high of silver is $209 an ounce. Gold surpassed its inflation-adjusted all-time high of $3,500 an ounce about 6 weeks ago. I am not a certified financial investment advisor, nor do I give tax advice. But if you do look around you, you do see a weakening economy. You see a stagnant labor market, and you do see persistent inflation. And this is why not only central banks, but hedge funds and retail investors are flocking to gold and silver right now. Please visit us at www.patriotgoldgroup.com or call 1-888-488-5190. Thank you, and I look forward to speaking with you next week on an episode of The Insider.